Let's start over. Alright. So I've decided to, I got this pamphlet and I've had it laying around for a long time. It's from, I think it's from my wedding, but I'm not sure. It don't matter anymore because I'm like divorced, so it don't matter. Anyway, this was folded up in there. I took it out so I can, like cover the paper with another paper. I decided that I'm going to cover it with this paper, and this paper has two sides, so it doesn't matter. And I want to cut down this paper a little bit so we can just edge it in there, fold it over, and voila! So I'm going to decide how much I want to chop off. Give ourselves enough room to, and I'm just going by the seat of my pants right now, so if it's a little crooked, it's no big deal, it doesn't matter right now. And I want to cut the bottom off here. Alright, now we're just going to center it, and that's what the front's going to look like. So we're going to center this, because we have to trim corners off here. Let's get this colored pencil out of the way. I actually found this pencil on the street. Feel sorry for the person that lost her pencil, but that happens. Find interesting stuff when you look down. Sometimes. Other times, well, shouldn't have looked that way. Now we're just going to trim corners so it fits in there that way. And then we just bend down stuff so it makes it easier for us later. Itchy nose. Do, 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 do. Alright. Alright. Oh, and we want to bend it. We want to bend it. No, I want to bend it. That way we know where the bend is. Alrighty. Now let's go blade some glue. I hope you're able to see all this. Not that my head's in the way as usual. I like to put my brains in everything. You know, I gotta put my head in the way all the time. Which kind of sucks. Because then you can't see. Mixing up some glue here. A little bit of glue here so we can have... Get this all nice and pasted down. And I have a really cheap brush, so it like leaves bristles everywhere. But it doesn't matter because you won't see it because it's going to be in the thing. Well, we'll know, but you know what I mean. I'm running out of glue here. Thought I had enough glue. Obviously not. I'll have to make up some more glue. Sucks to be me. Okay. Get that in there. I'm not happy where it is. Get in there. Okay. I'll have to refold a little bit, but that's okay. No big deal. Alright, I'll put some more glue out. My glue just doesn't seem to be flowing as good as I'd like it to be lately. I'm gonna have to clean it off. I think that's half the problem. Or I'm not squeezing hard enough, one of the two. I'm getting weaker with my age. Okay. I want to make sure this is down. So, alrighty. And it's in there crooked. Oh well, that's alright. No big deal. We're not perfect. Don't need to be perfect. Just need to make sure it's put down the way I need it to be. Not that this would matter much, but because we're going to cover the inner part. With another piece of paper. Alright. Now I'm going to fold it. It still folds, so we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. And it looks pretty even. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay. Now, I've decided that I'm going to use this paper. And I've had this paper laying around forever. And when I say forever, I mean forever. I've had it for years and years and years and years. I've had it, oh boy, I've had most of this paper before I moved from my house out in the country. So that's like a long time ago. A long time ago. Okay, now I gotta get my ruler out. And like I said, a long time ago. So I have no idea who made it or anything like that. I've just had it laying around for like ever and ever and ever. This is a perfect chance for me to use it up. Don't even remember what I was going to do with it, or nothing like that. If you hear noise, my cat's in the background playing with stuff. Okay, it's just normally her. I mean, that's what she does. While I'm working on stuff like this, she's off in the background playing with stuff. She's like, I don't know, like 3 or something like that, and she still plays. She finds something to play with all the time. I'm going to trim this down just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Okay, much better. I am now happier. Alright. We gotta get some more glue. More glue. Lack of glue issues today. Yeah, well, it's not my year, so we'll just blame it on that. I'm having a really, really, really bad year this year. It's to the point of devastation. But it happens. It happens. And no, it has nothing to do with who was elected president, okay? I'm not going to blame it on that guy, okay? Because it's not his fault. It's just how everything's going for me. It's just how it goes. Alrighty. No, it doesn't even look like it was a pamphlet, does it? Totally cool. Alright. Let's get this glue out of my way for the time being so I don't get it all over myself. Well, I'd say it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's wrinkling up in here, but that's okay. We'll just let it do that. That's what it wants to do, so we will let it do that. Whatever makes it happy. Okay. Now I think I'm going to put this back in there. And glue the edges down. But we don't want to go in too far, so we're going to do just the edging of it. So we're just going to glue the edges down. Not the whole thing, just the edges. So then we can tuck stuff in there. There. We still have pockets. Awesome sauce. Alright. Now, since I got my thing turned here better, so I can, it still fits in there. It doesn't matter where it came from. We might cover those in different papers. Not sure. And I have turned my white paper away from me. Well, anyway, we'll deal with that later. Okay, there's the start of a book. So we got the start of it, and I'm probably gonna like put some holes here. I might do it above this. I'm not sure. I'll probably do it above this, like a hole there and a hole there and a hole there to keep the paper in. Not sure yet. So that's what we're going to do with that. Pretty awesome. Not sure, but I should probably let this dry anyway. So it dries really, really nice. Put something heavy on it. But I'm afraid it might not dry correctly, so. Oh, I could put it in here too. Ooh, that would work. Awesome sauce. Okay, what else can we do today? Where did I throw my needle? That's my needle. I think I picked the needle up. I just don't know where I put it now. Woohoo! It's lost and found. Where did I put it? Well, we aren't always where we should be at the time we want to be. It's just normal for me, people. It is normal for me. Well, we have other stuff we can work on. So, I'm still thinking about what I should do with this. I was thinking about putting something inspiring in it maybe, or maybe some prayers or something, writing prayers in it. Using it as a prayer journal or something. I'm not even sure. And I'm sure the needle that I have will turn out. It will. Just not right now. It's because I'm looking for it and I'm all got everything misplaced. So I gotta clean my desk off. I tell you, it is a mess. And I should have put it back on the thread, you know, that would be like using my brain, but yeah. Well, I think that's what we're going to do with this is put some small prayers in it and stuff. Use it as a prayer journal. I do a lot of praying, at least I try to. If you don't do that, that's fine. You can write quotes in yours or whatever you want in your journal. I mean, that's what it's for. It's for you to journal in it, for you to put junk in it or pictures in it or whatever you want. Just whatever you want. Well, anyways, I probably stuck it somewhere and I can't remember where. Goofy needle. Oh. Anywho. I'm kind of new at this, so that's part of the problem, I think. I don't usually journal. That could be the reason too. I haven't journaled in years. I had to journal for school when I was in high school, and that's 20 years ago. That's kind of funny, isn't it? We kind of were forced to. So, and you wouldn't believe all the stuff we wrote. I don't have any of those journals anymore. I burned it. I burned that journal. And that's sad. That's just so sad to me. I burned my journal. I burned several other ones. I used to write in them like I was writing to somebody. And I burned all those before I moved to back to the city. I really miss living out in the country. A lot of you don't know this, but I had to move. I had no choice. The place went into foreclosure. We couldn't the bank decided that they weren't going to work with us. I'm not going to say which bank it was. By now, most of you know, you would know what bank it is. I mean, everybody, you know. Well, it was one of the worst banks to ever work with, and we had a double wide, and we wanted to redo the financing on it because we couldn't afford to pay the bills we were paying. And they told us that they'd be able to do that, that they could refinance it for us. They hung us out to dry for 6 months. And finally I called up what's going on, and they told us that they didn't do double wides anymore. And so I said, could we put, you know, like 3 months rent back to the back of the loan. They sent us the papers for it. I filled out the papers. I sent them back in. As far as I knew that they were going to go through with it, there wasn't any problems. And then 3 months later, they called us up and asked us for the whole entire shebang. And I'm talking about the whole thing. They wanted all of it. And we couldn't come up with that kind of money. I mean, we just didn't have it. The bank filed for foreclosure on us because we couldn't come up with the money. They proceeded to take our home. We decided to go through a different company to get help. They made the payment even worse. We thought we could make the payments, and we could not. So I surrendered the house to the person we bought that was helping us out. I surrendered it to him, and we packed up and moved. I left a lot of stuff behind. I had no choice. There was nothing I could do. I just didn't have the time or the money to haul it. It continues to be on and off the market. The house has been sold 5 times now since I've owned it. People buy it, remodel it, and then put it back up on the market. It is now up for sale still. It's now a 1-bedroom instead of a 3-bedroom with a garage connected to it. I don't know how you can put a garage in a double wide, but obviously they did. I think they can only put a 4-wheeler in there. You can't really put a car or anything in there. It wouldn't be able to hold it. There's no way unless they reinforced it. I don't know what they all did to it, but like I said, it's now back up for sale. The water isn't really that great out there anyway. It's like not really drinkable. You shouldn't drink it. They say it's safe. The state says it's safe, but I don't agree with that. So, like I lost a lot of stuff. I left a lot of things behind. And those particular journals I burned. I was just so distraught by everything that was going on because I lost everything. I lost my business. I lost my dogs, which were part of my business. I lost my house. I lost my property. I only have 1 dog left now from back then, and well, we have to do the right thing by her pretty soon because she's getting that bad. It's sad, but that's how it goes, you know. So, I'm going to try to get back into journaling and stuff, and that's what I'm trying to do. I know it's not hard to do. I just got to decide what to do and do it. Do it. So, we're going to put in here. Dear God, I'm hoping things workout for the best. Let it be your will. There. I wrote something in it. Yay! Okay. I'm going to try to enter more stuff in here, you know, talk about things. And while we got this open, I can show you the pages. This is what my daughter did. She painted a whole bunch of sheets of paper, and it was just, I was going to throw it in recycle before I decided to do this, so. And I decided to cut it up. Yes, she knows about this, and she's perfectly fine with it. She's glad I didn't recycle it. So, and she's 5, so you can understand that she wants to save everything. Every little thing. My family has issues with that. I try not to save everything, and it's just a sheet of paper that we had laying around. See the amazing things I got in here. She really did a neat job with the watercolor. This is just cheap watercolors. These are not anything expensive. They're just regular old cheap watercolors. I have a good set. She does borrow it from time to time. Yep. So. And I will have to find my needle so I can get things done around here. I have another one laying somewhere otherwise. This table is very disorganized, which most crafters are. I mean, all the crafters I know, their tables are all disorganized and chaotic. It's chaos! But it can't be chaos for long because my mother is going to be coming, and I got some paper for these. I put paper in these because I'm going to like stitch it in. And then I'm thinking about putting a button on the side there so you can close, so people can close them if they want to. And then I'm going to put them up on Etsy. So I just put some paper, just plain copy paper in there, and I'll put that up there. That's just plain copy paper. And I have a couple other ones that aren't done yet. I have plans on doing things, so. Plans on doing lots of things. Lots of things just laying around. Got nothing better to do. Still want to know what to do with my needle. I don't know. I thought I picked it up off the floor. And it disappeared. I'll find it. Like I said, I'm very, very disorganized on a regular basis. You should see this desk when I go to bed. I mean, whatever I can't put in a container, I just throw it back on the desk. Even though I do have a container that I could put the yarn that I have, that I keep here, I could put the yarn in a bin. I have a bin, believe it or not, for the yarn. Oh, well, it's a small bin, but it would fit. Because I don't keep all my yarn out. I have a rather large walk-in closet. I might show you that someday. All this paper I have right here pretty much comes out of I have like a bin I bought some like earlier this year as a Christmas present to myself. For, you know, actually it was last year's Christmas present to myself. Where I store all my paper in, so my paper doesn't usually lay out on the desk like it doesn't usually lay out like this. It's usually put away. Unless I'm going to work on something, if I'm planning on working on something, then I have it out. But I finally did write something in here, so that's pretty cool. And Anna's book was bound yesterday. I showed that today. And I'm going to let you go now. So I'm going to catch you all later. If you enjoy these videos, please let me know. If you have ideas for other videos, don't be afraid to drop a comment in the bottom. I do read them all. So don't be afraid to leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like this video. I do have other videos, so make sure you are watching them too. Go ahead, check them out. Like I said, hit like if you like this video. Share if you want to share this video. Go right ahead. Love to hear from you. I'll talk to you all later.